my first time coming here, and it's a very beautiful place. It's more like of a French architecture, and it's very interesting.
This would date back to Tun Mahathir's era. He visited Colmar, the actual town northeast of France in the Alsace region, and he actually, I think, fell in love with the little town. So he came back with a very interesting idea to my boss, who is Tan Sri Vincent Tan, to build a French-themed resort.
So I think this place basically they have different special buildings. Then you can enjoy a lot here. Then there are different places here that you can go around.
He has a big heart because he said that, not everyone at that time could afford to visit France. So why don't we bring a bit of France into Malaysia? So the local people would actually have an experience of the architecture or even a bit of the culture. So my boss took on the task, and he found the location, where we are now, and it took a long time for all the development to be completed. So he built Colmar, and Colmar was not the first property in Berjaya Hills. The first property was actually the 18-hole golf course, and from there we proceed to build the Japanese tea house, which we call now Japanese Village, because it's complete with a spa and also a Japanese restaurant. Thereafter, we finalized Colmar. Colmar opened its door was year 2000, July. And the latest addition, of course, is the Chateau, which we opened late 2011.
I think Chateau is a very great place for you to stay. The service is really superb, and I will highly recommend you to stay. If you want a place to be like quiet place, relaxing place, then Chateau is your best choice.
There are a lot of places of interest. As I mentioned just now, we have a beautiful 18-hole golf course. We have a French-themed family resort, Colmar. We have the Chateau, the world's first organic wellness resort. Apart from that, we have other facilities. We have an equestrian, horse riding. We have an adventure park where you could do canopy walk in the jungle, you could fly, and we have actually the longest flying fox in Asia. It's almost 1 kilometer. And of course, the very popular Japanese village with a complete Japanese tea house, tea ceremony, and a Japanese restaurant, a Japanese spa. So actually, there are a lot of facilities for anyone to come up to the hill.
It's a fantastic place because you can get a foreign environment without taking a flight to overseas.
Of course, we are very popular because we are a very short getaway from KL. It's only an hour. And we do have a lot of day trippers. Apart from hotel guests, we have a lot of day trippers. On a public holiday, festive season, we have thousands of day trippers coming to the resort. So I could say it is a very, very popular getaway for city folks, just to, a short distance to get away from the hustle and bustle of the city. So this is the place they come.
Yeah, it's a very nice place, I think, and I went to France, but today I didn't go to Colmar. I came here. It's really nice, and I think the design is perfectly just like the real Colmar.
Ooh, of course, we would hope that more people will come and visit, and we would also hope that we would be able to put in more facilities that will attract more people. And I think not only to the locals, which we're already very popular. I think we need to extend ourselves to the international markets so that more tourists would come. And when they come, they have destinations to go. And I think that's very important for Malaysia.
I think it's quite cool here, and then we have some romantic places, and then it's a good place to take some photos, so we can visit here more often with families, friends, or your children. I think it's a great place because it's quite cool. So in Malaysia, it's quite hot weather. We have a cool place here, and then we have some nice food as well.
I'm here to experience the architecture of the building and the restaurants, which are also designed to the architecture of European towns. The weather is extremely good, and it feels like as though you're in a Western country when it is cloudy and rainy.
Oh yes, I think they will be pleasantly surprised, if not very surprised, that such a development exists in Malaysia, which I've heard from many, many tourists. They're amazed with the beauty of the place, and of course Chateau being classified or awarded a 6-star status, they are very impressed that such an outstanding and service-oriented property exists in Malaysia. I think that's very important. If you want to have the best service and you're looking for a really good getaway where you could relax and actually rejuvenate yourself, I think Berjaya Hills is where you should come. We have everything for everyone.